Okay, so today's video is going to be on how to make sure we get out of the trees every time. We're going to start here on the trees between the third and the fifth, where I know a lot of people, myself included, end up quite often. And we'll talk about what is the correct decision to get it out of trees, and then how to play the shot as well. So our main rule for in the trees needs to be, can we get it out 9 times out of 10 with the shot we're choosing? If we can't, then it's probably not the right shot. Obviously there's going to be times where we're completely stuck and every shot's going to be difficult. In that case, then just going to have to hope for the best and try and pull off a miracle. But in this case we have a few options. Firstly, we can go between these two trees here with something like a pitching wedge, and literally just playing a bump and run chip shot like you would do on the green. Another potential option would actually be to come out and play onto the other hole. Probably not the best in this case, because this is it'll leave you a very long way in. But on other holes, if you're stuck in trees, look all around you. You don't have to play it back onto the hole you're on. Your third option, which is very risky, is to hit something between those two trees again, but trying to carry them out and get as close to the green as you can. So the correct shot for this one is to use something like your pitching wedge that you might chip with quite often, just as long as it stays below the level of the branches. And then we're going to go for the gap we've pointed at before, through here. But make sure to walk up so you can pick your landing spot. Because there's two things we don't want to do. One, we don't want to leave it here and have another shot under the trees. But we also don't want to knock it through the other side of the fairway and be in the hazard. So I'm walking up and I'm thinking, from where that ball is, I want to just about carry the rough. That way, if I don't hit it quite hard enough, it's going to get to the edge of the rough. We're past the trees, we have a shot. If I hit it a little too hard, okay, it's going to be left side of the fairway, even better and close to the hole, with the hazards out play. And if I pull it off a middle of the fairway, absolutely fine. Now that I've picked my land spot, just going to double check my line. Then we're hitting a chip shot just like you would do around the green, a bump and run, which we've shown in a previous video. Same shot. Also, just make sure there's nothing around your ball, like a fat twig or anything that you can move as long as your ball doesn't move, to make sure you get better contact on the ball. Landed on the spot, and it's just sort of left centre of the fairway.